by the hand of Jesus and Mary in the storm. We are all going through a storm, and we are all being challenged as Christians, as Catholics. And also we are going through the end of Lent. And in 2 days, we are going to enter Palm Sunday. And we know that during the time of Jesus, all of those people that came out to welcome Jesus into Jerusalem with palms and laying their mantles on the ground so that the donkey will walk on it with Jesus, and all this hope they had that Jesus was the king that was going to take over the power from the Romans and free them from the slavery. And this was the hope they all had, because they didn't have the Holy Spirit yet, and they weren't able to transcend their human reality into the Spirit, because they were still in chains to sin, and they haven't been redeemed yet. But the freedom was close, very close, but not the way they thought. But now, today, 2,000 years later, and a little more, we do know what Jesus was doing when he came into Jerusalem. He was coming, celebrating the entrance into the greatest suffering that was going to give us the greatest freedom. He knew all of this, and people were not prepared to see what he went through. Even today, people still go through Lent, presenting a very earthly life to God, and supplicating to God for the solution of the temporary endeavors and conditions of their lives. It's very human to feel that way, and to bring up to God our prayers for the solution of everything that embrace us during this life, all the difficulties and all the events like the coronavirus and so many other things. Look at us, most of the world is locked up right now, and this is how we are going through this Lent. And this is how we are going to go through Holy Week and also Easter. We're going to have a very different Easter, though spiritually speaking is going to be a great celebration, as it always is. But at the same time, it's an opportunity to understand that the Messiah is freeing us from Satan, from sin, and not necessarily from the endeavors and difficulties and trials of this earthly life. So it's not about being free from coronavirus during the Holy Week and crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus. It's about freeing us from Satan, from sin.